Hey, this is Christopher Sorrell. Today I'll be presenting a project based learning. This one was called My Restaurant Project. This was an amazing experience of watching this. I really learned a lot and really hope to use something like this once I become a teacher. The content of this video, it didn't give an exact grade for these students, but just by looking at them, I could probably say they're from 4th to 6th grade. Uh, They had to create menus. They had to look at other restaurants' menus and kind of cite their sources, research, get an idea what one would look like. They had to write letters for grant money. They had to make spreadsheets and then calculate the worth of the restaurant, how much would it cost to build it. And they would also have to find the amount of calories in each of their food, and they would have to work on proper public speaking to present the video. They used a presentation tool called Prezi, and they seem to enjoy that a lot better than just a normal presentation tool. Summarize the lesson. The lesson was to build your own restaurant. And so the students, they had to find a certain layout they wanted of the restaurant. Then they had to make their menu. So they had to find specific foods and then also find the calories for each of those foods. And then they had to price it, and they also had to price how much would it cost to build their specific restaurant and everything involved in it. And then at the end, they had to present their restaurant to the class. And they had to present their restaurant to the class and then really make a commercial themselves over YouTube to advertise the restaurant. What did I see? I didn't see a lot of teacher involvement. The video did not show teacher involvement. But I really saw the kids. They were really putting in a lot of work on it, and they were really showing, their knowledge and, how much they learn. I'm sure teachers were involved, and you didn't really see that. They did work individually on this assignment. Each of them made their own restaurant and made their own commercial and, did everything themselves. What did I think? I thought this lesson was very effective. It met all the contact areas such as math, writing, public speaking, and science. The only thing I didn't like is I didn't see a lot of teacher involvement in the video. I really wish I would have saw exactly what teachers did. Like I said before, I know they did because someone had to show the students exactly what to do. A guided question that I could ask my students in my classroom is, who are you? I think that's a question that, a lot of people struggle with and a lot of people don't really know in life. And, even older people today are still trying to figure that out. And the younger, the better, I say. If they're able to figure out the younger they are, the more knowledge they'll have in the future. I think it'll be difficult because, students are not going to give, true answers. They're just going to say something and they're just going to make something up like they're super nice, they're kind, they love everybody and everything like that. The benefits, the students will figure out who they are, which is a huge thing. And I think that'll help them out in the future and really help them guide them, in making life's decisions for themselves. And the benefit to a teacher is they'll know more about their students. I believe a successful teacher is really relying on, their knowledge of their students and, how much they know about them. Because if you know your student, you can really help them and give them a meaningful learning experience.